The end of time in a world shrouded in darkness, where the vibrancy of life had faded, and the echoes of joy were but a distant memory. The signs of the end of time began to emerge like stars piercing through a clouded sky. The earth, once a lush paradise, had withered into a barren wasteland, groaning under the weight of endless wars and human greed. Since childhood, Zane had regaled Amir with tales of an ancient prophecy, a foretelling of a day when the earth would crumble, the heavens would split, and amidst the chaos, a chosen one would rise to carry the torch of hope and restore life to the world. Amir, with a pure heart and an unyielding spirit, listened to these stories with wide, eager eyes, unaware that his destiny was entwined with this prophecy. The sky, no longer blue, was cloaked in a grim, gray veil, as if mourning the fate of the world. The beginning whispers of prophecy. In a remote village called Hope's Hollow, a young man named Amir lived with his grandfather, the wise elder Zane. Deep within a cavern, they found an ancient statue glowing faintly with a soft light. The ground trembled, but this time it was not destruction, it was the pulse of life returning to the world. The sky turned blue once more, trees sprouted, and rivers began to flow again. It was surrounded by shadows that moved as if alive, lunging to keep them at bay. Nora, with her sharp intellect, realized the shadows feared one thing: unwavering faith. The villagers, who had lost all hope, gathered around them. Their spirits rekindled. Amir became a symbol of courage, and Nora, a beacon of wisdom. Each night, the people looked to the star-filled sky, reminded that light could be born even in the darkest moments. Holding Amir's hand, they chanted words from the prophecy: "Light is born from the heart, and darkness fades with hope." One fateful night, as the moon hid behind thick clouds, a strange sound reverberated through the valley. It was a deep, resonant hum, like a whisper from the earth's core, carrying cryptic words: "The time has come, the end draws near, seek the light in the darkness." The paths were fraught with danger, strange creatures born from the earth's imbalance roamed freely, fierce winds howled, and sudden quakes threatened to swallow him whole. Perhaps this was not the true end, but the beginning of another tale. Yet Amir pressed on, driven by a belief that hope awaited him. Amir rushed to his grandfather, heart pounding. Zane, his eyes heavy with wisdom and trepidation, spoke solemnly. She told Amir that the key of light was not a physical object, but a hidden energy buried deep within the Black Mountain, a cursed place from which no one had ever returned. Bound by a shared purpose, Amir and Nora vowed to face the unknown together and set out for the mountain, defying fear and despair. Amir, this is a sign of the end of time. The end has begun, and you must find the key of light before the world is lost to eternal darkness. The journey, quest for the key without hesitation. Amir packed a small bag with bread and water and set off on a perilous journey across the desolate lands. Along the way, he met a young woman named Nora, a wanderer with ancient knowledge of the earth's secrets. The confrontation, light against shadow. When they reached the Black Mountain, they were met with ferocious sandstorms and chilling cries that sounded like lost souls. Suddenly, a radiant beam erupted from the statue, piercing the sky. The dawn, a new world Amir and Nora returned to Hope's Hollow, carrying a story that would echo through generations. But somewhere on the horizon, a faint shadow stirred,